It's going to be reading from my notes. I might make as much eye contact. I'll just shout out to Michelle for encouraging me to do the talk tonight. All right. Imagine if every time you packed for a trip, you had to carry your entire house with you. That's what most Unity projects do with assets, until you start using addressables. Hi everyone, I'm Ranjit, and today I'll be talking about Unity's Addressable Asset System. As your project grows, managing assets can become messy, builds get bigger, updates take longer, and workflows start to slow down. The Unity Addressable Asset System offers a smarter solution. It lets you manage assets more efficiently, load them only when you need them, and make updates without rebuilding the entire project. Most importantly, it enables faster deployments and smoother workflows, so you spend less time fixing builds and more time creating great games. So what exactly are addressables? They let you give any asset, like a prefab, texture, audio file, or even an entire scene, a unique address. This means you can load that asset dynamically, either from your local build or from a remote server when needed. Unity takes care of all the complex asset bundle management behind the scenes, so you can focus on building your game, not managing files. Think of it like a library. You don't carry every book around, you just borrow the one you need from the right shelf. Why use addressables? They help you create smaller builds, roll out faster updates, and make more efficient use of memory. You can also deliver new content to players after launch, keeping your game fresh and evolving over time. Addressables also make development and deployment smoother. With profiles in environments, you can easily switch between local testing, staging, and production setups, all without extra configuration or stress. Plus, because assets are addressable and modular, you can reuse them across multiple projects, saving time and keeping your content consistent. For example, in an endless runner, you could ship the core game first, then stream in new levels, skins, or seasonal events later, testing everything safely before players ever see it. And the best part, you can do all of this without needing a new App Store or Google Play update, so players can get fresh content instantly without reinstalling the game. Here's how addressables work in practice. Instead of manually managing assets, you simply mark them as addressables in the Unity inspector. This tells Unity to include them in an automated system that organizes and bundles your assets efficiently. When you build a project, Unity automatically creates asset bundles for those items. You can then load at runtime using the Addressables API. When you no longer need an asset, you release it. Unity handles unloading and dependency cleanup for you. Profiles can come into play when you need different setups. For example, one profile for local testing and another for production builds. Environments take it further by letting you host and test bundles across different servers, such as staging and live, without rebuilding your project. You can even publish your content directly to Unity gaming services, making it easy to distribute, version, and update assets globally through Unity's cloud content delivery. Together, these tools make it easier to manage where and how your content is stored, delivered, and updated, all without touching a single line of code. When using addressables, there are some important pitfalls to watch out for. If you forget to release assets, you can run into memory leaks. Poor grouping is another issue. Too many small bundles create overhead, while giant bundles force players to re-download everything for even tiny changes. Misconfigured profiles can break your builds, and not testing environments properly can cause unpleasant surprises when you go live. Another big one that often gets overlooked is the transfer and storage cost. Hosting your bundles on a content delivery network means you pay not only for the bandwidth, but also for the storage space your assets occupy. Large bundles or frequent updates can quickly drive up both costs, especially at scale. The best way to manage this is by breaking assets into logical groups, leveraging caching, optimizing bundle size, and monitoring your CDN usage regularly. That said, when used well, addressables shine in medium to large projects, live service and mobile games, and any game that relies on frequent content updates. To wrap up, addressables give you flexible and efficient asset management. They reduce build size, improve patching, and enable live updates. Profiles in environments add another layer, simplifying deployment and testing. If you're building a growing Unity project, especially one with live service elements. Adopting addressables now will future-proof your workflow. Thank you.